Naruto 621, Part 3. Uchiha Obito starts us off. Hashirama is a true shinobi in the world of Dragon Ball characters. Brain over brawn. Outstanding. Let's see. Crystal Marlin and Busy. I'm going to say, and I apologize to everybody, but I mispronounce most names, so no offense. I'm going to say that your name is John, Adam, Michael, or Brian. Alright, good guesses. Let's see. Voice to Voiceless. It is interesting to see how angry Madara became when Hashirama said, "It's an insult to our brothers and comrades." Madara answered, "How dare you?" What? Madara's younger brother's death had nothing to do with the Uchiha. Just a thought. As for your name, I feel Robert. Okay. Could be. And let's see. Yeah, I'll go ahead and let those comments in. Well said. Well said. Okay, GTR Master 2000. I'm going to say your name is Tyrone, Frank, John, or Bob. And let's see. Uchiha GXD. Steven? Question mark. Mohitum. Something happened in the village. Somehow the Senju got Izuna killed. That's why Madara is mad at Hashirama. Your name is either Daniel or John. Reacted 1991. My brother would be the first one to ask your real name. LOL. I'm guessing it's Frank Peterson. But this chapter was amazing. Blew my mind away. I think that this wise it was more like as if Goku had a Sasuke friend. And let's see. Loyalist Viral. The only connection between Sasuke and Madara is that they went batshit crazy about their siblings. Yeah, evidently we're still really needing to know what in the world had happened. Okay, and Shane Burns 19 between with his brother Izuna. So okay, anyway, Shane Burns 1989 Thomas. Okay, Loyalist Viral. The Sage Art summon Hashirama Maiden is quite awesome. I was trying to think how he was going to use it. My guess is that he is going to try and rip apart the Kyuubi from the Susanoo, or restrain them and unleash some wood-style madness all over Madara. The Bijou bomb on a sword is quite ridiculous, to be honest. I couldn't take it seriously. Oh, the whole, what he summoned? Hashirama, that is... I mean, he could flip it over and it's almost like a porcupine, the way it's set up. But I mean, 1,000 hands, is he going to be hitting with that thing? You know, is that something? Is that like the ultimate version of what a Osimo summoned? I mean, wow, yeah, it's crazy. Even before we get to see it, it's crazy. And let's see. I appreciate all the comments. And let's see. Shane Burns, 1989. Patrick, final answer. Take as many guesses as you want. And let's see. Richard is your name, according to Shane Burns, 1899. Okay. And Shane Burns got into the name thing. Excellent. Appreciate it. Michael Gethman. If Hashirama is sage mode, then I wonder what sage he trained under. And finally, I'm guessing Rampage's first name is Matt. Could be. Alright, Uchiha Obito, probably the Senju son from SOSP. Michael Gethman, that would be cool to see. The final statue that Hashirama summoned was much bigger than the mountains in the background. Yeah, it was crazy, wasn't it? Let alone Madara's perfect Susanoo in the end of the chapter. I like seeing little Hashirama and little Madara competing for the first time. The ending shows us that Naruto and Sasuke are going through. It's just coincidence. I can't wait to see what Hashirama does with that statue. And the face paint showing that Hashirama is some type of sage mode, or the face paint similar to Tsunade. See, that was the whole thing, the self-healing thing. That was actually my first guess. But since he's doing sage stuff, it could be both, right? He's in his total healing mode. And we'll see. Appreciate the comment. And Bando Production, Rampage, your name is Frank. And could be. In Toad Kick, Hashirama is kind of like Naruto, but he's genius, whereas Naruto was kind of a late bloomer. Also, Madara is different from Sasuke. At least I don't see Sasuke giving much props to his opponents, not to talk about admitting or admiring their strength. Nor does Sasuke seem to have much long-term complex plans like Madara. No, Sasuke's a puppet. Sasuke has been a puppet the entire whole series, right? And he's allowed people to and how has he been controlled? By his emotions, right? I mean, well, anyway, we've all seen it. Okay, we're 621 chapters in. We know. Okay, Michael Gethman. This chapter was extremely fun to read. You get to see Madara combined to Susanoo with the Nine Tails. We finally get to see Orochimaru get the triple Rashomon technique, and I guess Orochimaru really was fascinated by the first. I like how Kishimoto zoomed out to show us just how big his fight was. Madara and Hashirama were battling with entities the size of mountains. Then Hashirama gets concerned with Madara, cuts several mountains in half. When Hashirama summoned the giant thing, I was surprised. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. And let's see, the Thunder Powwow. I think Rampage's real name is Marty. Bill or Joe or Bob or Billy or Joe Bob. Could be. Really do appreciate the guesses, though. The Thunder Powwow continues. Wait, that was mode first went into, so how far the Sage mode, Dragon mode, what's his? Maybe Wood style mode? LOL. How many are there? Does the second also have a similar mode? I don't think it's a Toad Sage mode thing. It's definitely not Dragon. My own personal opinion is it's something separate. I think he has something separate, and I'm suspecting that some of his abilities that he's expressing, since he's such a gifted person, are actually clan abilities. Okay, that this is he may actually, the thing he's doing now, maybe something just the Senju type thing. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm suspecting. Okay, now the last comment for this week. Okay, and then I'm going to reveal my real name, real first name, and the people that actually guessed it correctly. All right, so let's go ahead, and the last comment for this week is Mr. RJC23. I agree with you. Hashirama is not like Naruto. Hashirama's level of intelligence is just on another level. Naruto's always had, always issues learning ninjutsus and things like that. On the other hand, the first is just wow. He can do anything he wants. Speaking of that, the Rasengan, I want to focus on one thing before I reveal my first name here, is learning the Rasengan. Look how hard this was, okay? And he has to use shadow clones to do it. And and Kakashi was he was teaching him the more super awesome Rasengan, that he can't use. It's a forbidden jutsu because it destroys things on the molecular level. But when Kakashi was showing it to him using one hand, he got pissed because, you can do it with one hand and I have to get... But he finds ways of getting there. Okay, that's Naruto's thing. He finds, even if he's not that super smart or quick, his persistence, he just keeps going at it, and eventually he figures it out. All right, there was the cat playing with the ball, and he's like, oh, okay. So anyway, my real name, as guessed by these three people, Ao Jaime, Mushidama Sensei, and Uchiha GXD. My name is Steve. Steve or Steven, either way, it doesn't matter. Anyway, a lot of really good guesses. I still am enjoying Tupac. that was hilarious. Rambo was okay, but Tupac was very hilarious. Okay, but yeah, my name is Steve or Steven, and we just have a little bit of fun here. And like I said, a lot of good guesses. Appreciate everyone when guessing, and I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Once again, I can't express how much I appreciate the comments and the insight, and there's a lot of good insight here too on what these characters are, how these different things work. There's a lot of really good insight here, so really do appreciate it. Awesome job every week. My viewers, okay, my subscribers here, bring it, and I really do appreciate it. So, sort of, as far as the other reviewers and everything, I really love this channel. I really do, and I'm a mediocre amateur reviewer. But you know what? Everyone around here makes this an awesome channel. Really appreciate it. Anybody can be an anime fan. Anybody can be a Naruto fan, even if your name is Steve. You can always subscribe. You can always unsubscribe. You can do anything you want to. Until next time, take care.